order field.
Gotta turn on the mic. There we go. Okay, chat. Let's see what we're looking at today. You took trades in AM, right, Anto?
Yeah, I took a long continuation trade into just draw, but yeah, just 1-for-1, chilling now. Looking at PM, potentially looking to take a trade with you.
We need a Friday special.
Yee, price is good. I'm always down.
Let me see what we're looking at. Damn, higher time frame looked kind of weird. 4 hours shows me nothing really. We've been just chopping for a while. I wasn't really on my charts, but I was looking at it. It's like we're just back and forth, back and forth. What do you think? Bullish or bearish here?
I'm still steady bullish. It's just been a little slow.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I had those ES on and highs marked out all morning. We eventually took them and just came right back down. I'm hoping if we like propel past the high that we put in through New York, and we see like a good sequence, not just an up and down range. Honestly, that's my dot prices.
Mm-hmm. We're trying to break out the NQ highs, but it just keeps on failing every chance it gets. But yeah, it does look like it's leaning more upside right now.
How's Shad doing?
Did you see Nvidia is the first stock to hit 4 trillion?
Dead ass? Ooh.
Yeah. Who do you think is the top 3 right now in market cap wise? Like obviously the first one I already kind of gave away.
I'll be honest, I have no clue because I don't really follow like individual.
Just give a guess on based off the most valuable company you think that's like stock related, I guess.
Tesla. Amazon.
No, Tesla's not up there.
Amazon. I'm gonna say maybe Google. Google's pricey.
No, the top three right now is in Nvidia, Microsoft, and Apple.
Oh yeah, bro. No. Bro, I keep forgetting about Apple.
You
I don't know
forgot.
why.
But Apple's third place now. I thought they would be first for a while, but then like Nvidia took them over. I guess they're just behind in AIs and shit.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna let this. We're just trying to push high. I think we just took out that what high. I think we're gonna try to press higher still. Oh, did you start your Trade 5 live yet? By the way,
No. Not
when
yet.
does that happen? Are you waiting for them?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I filled out the POA and I used like my handwriting instead of like paying $2 for like a PDF filler.
Uh huh. They didn't accept it.
I sent it in. She's like, "Nah, you gotta redo it."
Ah, damn.
Bro. Bro, that's actually funny as fuck. I'm like,
They're
bro,
like,
I'm not
what
trying
is
to pay.
this? You have chicken
I'm not
scratch
trying to
too,
pay
so they're
two
like,
bucks, dude. Because I'm gonna pay that $2, right, on the PDF filler. I'm gonna forget that I paid that and get charged monthly, and forget I'm getting charged
yeah,
monthly.
that's how they get you.
Dead ass.
I think I'm trying to focus on trying to see if I can get long somewhere. We got that Trump sell pretty aggressive earlier.
Doug, okay, I got you. Appreciate it. Because usually, like, I tried a couple PDF fillers and like I'd fill it out and then I'd like go to like download it, and they just have like a fucking paywall there.
Yeah, that's what happened all the time. I just try to if there's a free trial, I'll just like, okay, let me do the free trial, and then I'll just cancel right away as soon as I'm done.
W hands.
Chat, what do you guys think? Upside or downside from here? Looks pretty bullish. For those saying up, where do you guys want to try to join in this? We just kind of started the stream and we're breaking upside already, so I want to see a setup we can get somewhere.
Do, do, do.
We're just pumping up the sky there, damn. Unless you guys say upside or not, I think so too. Just passed the giveaway count from you today. Oh, wow. Nice. Next thing is payout. Would you short here? I don't think I want to short here until we get a nice drive back up. Large gap made from yesterday. And it's Friday, guys. We gotta be careful on Friday. I think we're gonna try to draw up to this 4 hour here. So I never got a giveaway today. I don't know what I'm doing. Dude, you know what's funny, Lanto? Why is some people thinking they're expected to give away when there's like hundreds of people, like thousands of them? It's like if someone won a lottery, he's like, ah, man, I should have won the lottery too. Like, when is my time?
What did that one soccer coach say? If I speak, I am in big trouble.
What?
What I want to say, I'm in big trouble. To that guy who said that, he's like, oh, I want an account.
Oh.
I don't know, bro. I think actually, never mind. This is not. Because I'm gonna bait him so hard. I'm not trying to do that. I do want to see these Asia highs get ran on
Asia highs. Asia highs.
Yeah.
Yo, that's like, yeah.
Yo, did you guys see the y'all see the dump yesterday through Asia? That mass dump.
I saw it. I saw like I was looking at like at my phone charge. I'm like, okay, we're pushing highs. Looks good. And then while I was having dinner, I saw someone talking about like, oh, Trump just said something about tariff. It's like Canada or something like that. And it just dumped, and like we didn't look back for like 30-40 minutes. Just kept on grinding lower. Like, shit, I need to have like a bot or something that shows like when Trump says something about tariff and just automatically just join in on the movement. It just keeps on knifing whenever he says something negative with tariffs. So yeah, we're just waiting to see if there's anything. Like, so you like longs? If you still like longs, like where do you think is like opportunities that you want to see for you to join in?
I mean, the way that we've been printing today and pretty much all week, it's just been tough because I like using the 1 minute and 5 minute for entries, but like today there's not been many entries because there's so many like just heavy wicks off the 1 and the 5. But I'd probably say, I mean, if we were to retrace back into that 1250 5 minute PD array, and more so see like I wouldn't mind like a displacement sequence back into the gap and a hard move back up with like an inversion on the 1 on top of the 5 minute gap rebounds. That'd be pretty good. Riding back up because I still think draw is higher. I still think we ride higher slowly.
Yeah, I think.
But
so too.
Yeah, it's just all about seeking good move. This 1 minute gap right here is good as what 103, but we got to see price just really showcase Tristan higher.
For shorts, to be honest, like where would I short? If we inverse that 1250 5 minute gap and then we get probably a closure through 970s, then I think I'll start being more aggressive downside. But I think I'm trying to focus upside right now since it's been holding. It's a new day, guys. July 11th. First day being a 15-year-old. Let's see what we can do here. I like longs here, but I just don't know where. I want a better entry. I don't want to buy up here. Let's see if we can get a retrace and come back up. Kind of something like what Lanto's also looking at. What did you do yesterday? I just kind of went for sushi. Got some bluefin. Do you like bluefin tuna, Lanto? You know what
I don't
bluefin
know what
tuna
that is. Nope.
It's like I guess a high grade sushi for tuna. It's like very expensive, but it's like very fatty.
Mhm.
So like, I think you said you didn't like wagyu or those type of things, like very fatty, very tender, and like melts in your mouth.
Uh-huh.
So if you don't like that, I don't think you would like the bluefin.
No, I mean the only like I had wagyu at Nobu one
Mm-hmm.
time. It was so bad. I don't. It's not like I don't like it, but I remember when I had that wagyu at Nobu, it was so tasteless. It tastes like water.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be like meat, but like at the same time, it feels like butter because it's so
Mhm.
fatty and it just melts. And you eat it with like a better rice. That'll be like that's a combo right there.
Yeah, I gotta try them, bro. If I ever listen, I want to go to Asia one time, like, and just try like the best food there. I mean, Des wants to go later this year. I'm trying to go with him, maybe.
Which country
But
though? Like the whole Asia, like you're gonna explore
uh,
everything?
he wants to go back to Tokyo, so I'd be down. But like, I'm
Japan.
so like uncultured when it comes to Asian like culture and stuff like that. So like, bro,
Yeah.
yo, tell him about
Bubbling in.
remember the Pokeball I got on DoorDash? It was like the wrong one or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember?
So
I did some stupid.
so just Japan specifically, not like any other like Korea, China, I don't know.
I don't know many other
Thailand.
countries in Asia.
Dude, Asia is like a whole big continent. There's like there's countries everywhere.
Frick.
Go to India. Go to Desi's place.
Mhm.
So say Japan's overrated.
You think? You think Tokyo's overrated?
Someone said that.
Yeah.
They probably think the country itself because everyone's like, oh, I love Japan, blah blah blah. But then maybe it's like a huge tourist attraction now.
Hmm.
Go to Bangladesh. When he collaborating with 26, I want to buy Vouch. Yeah, I'm waiting on them. That's one thing. Oh, you're going on vacation soon too, right, Lanzo?
Yeah, I'll
Europe?
be
Just only for 10 days. Right, around 10.
Miami for 2 days and then Europe for 10.
Hey, which country? Are you going to Albania or are you going to other countries?
Mykonos, Greece.
Oh, back to Greece? You
Yep.
already went to Greece.
I know, but I'm going with some fam and then some friends who live there. Who could like I don't know. They know the place good. Pretty fire. This has been such a slow uptrend, but it's not been a bad one. It's just been taking its time.
Yep, just waiting. I don't think this is short, guys. For me to short this, I would like to see this flip most likely. I want to focus longs, but like I feel like it's very similar to yesterday, just very slow, very lackluster. Barely get any movements. Thoughts trading AM, yeah, it varies. Sometimes it's very nice. Other times, just like, what are we doing?
Do.
The ES is gonna try to take out the highs of the AM session so far first before we do anything else. Just gotta wait for a good setup day so we end the week good. We had a pretty solid week so far trading on YouTube. How's your week so far, Lanto, trading wise?
It's been good. Outside of that fucking thing that happened today it's been pretty good. Monday was the hardest for me. I was red Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then today has been good. But I feel like for me the first half of the week was a lot harder than these last 2 days. So
they're definitely not making it easy. There's just some days, some weeks even, it's like very easy price action. This one I feel like we hit all-time high and then we're just chopping. Not really sure what's going on. We're driving higher, but I'm not gonna buy up here until we see some, probably like a retracement down here again.
yeah, it's just taking its time.
You're kind of buying the high this session, which I just hate doing like that. Wait, was yesterday the one that we took all-time high on ES? Was that yesterday for Thursday?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I was on stream yesterday. We were trying to focus on longs just so we can get the all-time high, and then focus on the flip. Just wait for the reversal, because after that, I think a lot of it was what I was looking at was for lower, and it took like I think the last like 10 minutes of the market to actually have a nice dump. It was so choppy yesterday for after all-time high, just stuck in like a 20 point range back and forth. Any advice for me? I'm able to predict the movement, but also missing the entries. What would you guys say that, Lanto? If someone is able to predict the movement but missing the entry, what do you think they could work on?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, now is this based upon just bad price, or are you just in general missing entries? Like, because like today, I feel like it was a lot harder to capitalize on moves that you knew were about to come. Because entries were a lot harder, because the 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame, we're trading a lot worse in terms of like how the candles were printing. But like if it's like that overall, I'd say just for me at least, there's a lot of like PD arrays, especially through smaller time frame because it's constant. The best two indications for me to utilize for like bias, whether it's higher time frame or lower time frame, is like fair value gap that takes liquidity or fair value gap that displaces nicely. So if you ever see those are always good to base off bias or entry, in my opinion. So that's kind of what I did today as well. But yeah, those two indications is what I use to more so like block out the noise on all the PD arrays that you see on your screen and just mark out the good ones. But yeah, it's just practice, man. It's practice.
Yeah. But and there's some days where you don't get the entries at all, just because like it
exactly
runs, which is fine.
Yeah, I was about to say that. There's really days where like I'll have like a bias set in place, and like we do exactly that, but I can't capitalize on it at all.
Yeah.
Because there's just no entry.
But you don't lose money at all when that happens. You're just chilling. Start turn down here. I'm gonna be seeing if this wants to retrace lower for higher. But if we get a close of the 5 minute, I don't think I'll be looking at longs as much anymore. But yeah, I think the last few days, or maybe even this week, the entries has been pretty difficult. Like you can read the price action, but entry sake, for me, it's been hard. I think the stream has seen it too. Now that TopStep no longer allows NinJaTrader, which prop firm would be your first choice? I trade with Ninja. If we're moving TopStep, I think my top 3 would just be Apex, Take Prop Trader, and TradeFi. Those 3. What's your top 3, Lanto? If you had to remove TopStep. I don't know if your TopStep's even in your 3.
Apex. I don't know about TradeFi, to be honest. TradeFi obviously I've done well, but it's not like a firm. It's like it's I mean it's a solid firm because you're guaranteed payout whenever you approve or whenever you request. You'll get approved almost instantly. But again, it's not the best when it comes to the rules, and on top of that, it's costly for what you get. And on top of that, your scaling ability is not the best. So I wouldn't say TradeFi is my top 3. It's top 5. I'd say, bro, I'm not even like TPT's crawling up for me.
It is, yeah.
TPT's nice. Doing some things that other firms are not, right? Their live approach with how they move you to live and how you trade your live account is so much better, so much more ahead than other firms, in my opinion.
Yeah, and now it's end of day drawdown on the live. If you get moved.
Yep.
Like before how it happens, like let's say you get moved with, I think they give you like 5,000 move or something, 4,500. And there's times where I got moved with that, and since it's trailing drawdown, let's say I make 2,000, and then I lose 5,000, like the whole drawdown. I'm technically only down 3,000 net, but I still blow the live account. So like they're not actually putting up 5,000; they only put in 3,000, as much I lose. So in the extreme, let's say you're up like 4,000 in like a week, and then you went down bad week, down 5,000. You're only technically down net 1,000, but the live is blown. So that was like tricky there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe people are still saying Apex, dude. Apex paid 500 million. Is kind of crazy. Like, there's no firm paying 7 figures. There's no firm paying, I feel like, anywhere close to that mark. Pop that back up. I wanted to see this retrace deeper, man. But was there an entry on the low time for like 1 minute, something like that? I guess 30 seconds we want to play with the inversion, but one more good drive down into that 5 minute and then flip back up would have been good. Are they paying that to non-YouTubers? So I think that's where the media gets like so like mixed up, because probably me and Lanto, we have our own Discord communities. All these community members, they don't have any social media presence, and then we can communicate with them like whether someone gets approved, denied, what their experience is, and usually they get denied. They're like, "Oh, I broke this rule." They acknowledge it, but when you look on Twitter, they're like, "I got denied," and they don't mention why they got denied or acknowledge what happened. So I think that's like the difference there. Very hard.
Yeah.
I have like so many people trade Apex on my community, and I tell them like don't give a reason to Apex deny, and like they like trying to work with that. But you try to talk to that with someone on social media who's trying to already like make a case, they're not gonna listen.
People just, what people would do is it's just a trend to hate on Apex. So instead of taking accountability, they just go out there and lie.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's probably been some denials where it's just been like a little sus, but
I get denied too, man.
like, yeah, bro, bro, you just gotta follow the rules. Bro, you know what it is? You know what's funny is I've talked to a couple people as well who like posted, "Oh, I got denied for no reason. I got denied for no reason." I DM'd them. I'm like, "Yo, do you know about 30%?"
Oh yeah,
30% unrealized loss rule. They're like, "What's that?" There you go. Like,
there you
go. Like, dude, fucking read the rules.
Yeah, I mean, Desi also got denied 10 accounts, and I asked, we asked Desi, we're like, did you lose more than $800 at one point anytime? He's like, yeah, I probably did early on. So like, that's him like, admitting to it. But it'd be wrong for him to be like, what? I got denied for no reason. Apex sucks. Apex pays some, but the people in the company are dirtbags. Well, we have the best gaslighter of all time in Apex. You know what I'm talking about, Lanto?
Who?
The guy who makes the videos, John Skelton. He does so good at it. I think if you watch like Apex 3.0, Apex 2.0, he's the one like talking about the changes stuff.
Oh.
But he's pretty good at his words and stuff. Convincing you that. Convincing people, I guess. Yeah, what is happening? We're really just chopping back and forth there now. And he's starting to sell off pretty deep here. Look like some of you guys took shorts.
Yeah, we're a bit retraced. I don't know. Shorting up here is tough, even if we do sell. Still uptrending, still pivoting. Wait, did we even rip that 5-minute gap?
No, we didn't.
Yo, does anyone in chat, just for future reference, for trade sticker, does anyone know how to flatten all orders? Even if, like, for example, I trade NinjaTrader, but Lucid, it's on Quan Tower. So, like, say like I have open orders on Lucid somehow. Does anyone know how to flatten via trade sticker, or do I have to do it directly through the broker?
I think there's a button somewhere in there.
Because in the future,
I haven't had to use it yet. Yeah.
I'm gonna just like flatten everything, and I'm just going on trade sticker, just make sure everything's flat on there too.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Someone said there's a flatten all button.
I don't know. I mean, did I say flatten? I meant to say like remove orders.
Yeah. Oh, there's a button. It says cancel all orders.
Where does it say that?
And cockpit.
I know, but where? Oh, cancel.
So I'm assuming that's it.
Nope. See, but it says I still have two active open orders.
Yeah, I think it's just faulty for you then. Next week, planning to cash back. Yes, I think they're trying to set us up with it. They have some delays, but we have to have the integration for us to do it.
Rack City. I think that's what happened with me. I think that's what happened to me. Swear to God, all my life, I think that's what happened to me.
Randomly reverse order sometime. Yeah, you just gotta see the order history and see what actually happened, because we can see
Dude,
something.
but my thing is like, you're paying TradeSector to trade across multiple brokers. Like, you shouldn't have to have all these different brokers up at the same time, or else that like dismisses the purpose of TradeSector.
Yeah, well, my idea was like, I'm gonna do it anyways for the first, like, let's say 2 weeks, so I can like make sure. But after that, like, you know, after like stability, I'm like, we should have fully trust on this.
Yeah, I don't know.
For TPC, I'm looking to get some account with a sale last, if I understand it correctly. The pro account has intraday, but this is only a problem while you're in the buffer zone. Right? Yes, exactly like Apex. Once you get above the buffer, it's like a regular count, cash count. Trade Copia? Is that a new thing? I never heard of that. I mean, I like competition though, so that you can keep on pushing. TradeCopia.com. They're also in the beta phase. Wow. Shit, Letso, we should just might as well get something for Trade Copier.
Dude, yeah, there's so much bullshit out there nowadays.
Oh, it's a one-time fee, I think. 150, 250. No, okay, never mind. Yeah, so there's both. Interesting. That's very interesting.
Dude, fuck me, dude.
Make one that actually works. That's a challenge. But yeah, there's so many firms now, and like with firms moving away from Tradeovate, like Top Step, and then some firms don't even have Tradeovate. They might only have Project X. We need a good trade copier that could, you know, allow us to sync all of it. Replicons is the best by far. It is good, but it's the only limitation is only a Ninja Raider. And there's only one rhythmic connection, which I can tell they could easily up it if they wanted to, if they actually worked on it, like the company. But they choose not to. So 5 minute here. Let's see, we want to flip this 5.
ES is still so strong, so if NQ were to more so seek like an internal rebalance here, pop back up, I think off this 5 that ES is just tapped into, this could really come back up.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Wait, do you like longs on ES more than NQ? You said?
Yeah, I like longs on ES more than I like shorts on NQ. Yeah.
Yeah, nice drive here. Want to see if this one will hold or not.
There you go, good push on NQ.
Probably gonna look for ES first, see if there's long opportunity ES. And also, if NQ inverses, I'll look for shorts every retrace.
Wow, look at that candle on NQ. Pretty good.
Yep. See if we get something on ES. How would you play this if you were to try to, if you think like this is just a wick and it's gonna come back up?
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a nice candle on NQ, and now we're seeing a bit on ES as well. But I'm still favoring upside because we're still uptrending overall. mean, I don't hate going short here, but I hate. I don't know. For me, I talked to my chat about this too, bro. Brian, I've only taken longs this week. Like,
Oh, really?
I haven't taken one short at all because I hate pivoting against that all-time high that we're at right now. Like we're such in an uptrend through a higher time frame. Me looking to go pivot is so tough, just for me. But yeah, we're selling off here nicely though.
If we close here, that's gonna be a pretty bearish here.
That 5 minutes still there.
Yep. If we flip this 30-second on ES, I'm gonna try it long. Or 1 minute.
Okay.
What'd you say?
We kind of rebalance off this 5 minute on ES. We kind of have like a 1 minute sequence here, where if we were to invert, this could look back.
That's what I'm
this is
looking
good
at
for move back up. Yeah. We just need to see any golfing sequence back up, and this could look good for a move higher. This looks good. I might jab on some evals.
Which eval are you working on now?
Probably TPT.
Are you doing reserves or you already have?
No, everything's good except this one leader account on TPT that got taken.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Nope. We got a nice retracement.
There's nothing confirming there yet. We kind of just rejected that gap.
Yeah, doesn't look good right now. What's the biggest trade you hit ever? I don't even know. Is it prop trade or regular cash? I feel like this is probably gonna be the winner for me anyways. But when I was trading penny stocks, I had a trade that hit 80,000 in a day.
Damn.
Just because it was up crazy, it was moving crazy.
OG Brian.
But I was degenning too. I was like using leverage. That was like surprisingly like year 1.5, I think, between year 1 and 2. Degen Brian. But prop, it's not that hard to like do 20 counts and hit like 2K on them on a good day. And then other counts too, you probably can hit like 50, 60K. Pretty good. Like you probably had a good day where you hit like 2,000 on every funded account, right, Lento?
Yeah, no, someone said, Burley, would you consider the ETH thing that I did, is that considered a trade? I think that's more so an investment for me.
What is it?
Like the Ethereum buy that I had.
I think it's, I feel like it's a short term, or not short term, like kind of a swing trade.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I don't
that's
know
probably your biggest.
Yeah, because my intent with that wasn't like I was just gonna hold as long as I needed to. There was no like plan to it except just holding until obviously target hit. But
Yeah,
I'd say like
hundreds
intraday,
of thousand, bro.
Yeah, intraday, my biggest singular trade on a cash account, I think, was 33K, and then on a funded was
in one day
150K on Top Step.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. So you didn't even need to use 20 counts or anything. You're just like, I'm just going to use 3 50K per.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nuts. I'm still looking for this, guys. If we get this inverse, I think we can also get like a breaker here too on ES. I'm going to try to move away from NQ for now. NQ just like selling pretty aggressive right now.
Yep.
$158. Yeah, Lanto had hit a nice Asia trade where like basically market was down like what 5% total from was it
Yeah.
Japan News or something? I feel
Yeah,
like
it was some news, and
yeah,
we just sold off, and I just trailed the whole
you
time.
kept on trailing, and like I remember in the chat you were like, oh, up 10,000, up 20,000, up 30. It just keeps on going. It was like, what the heck? You just basically maxed out.
Yeah, I was. Dude, I remember I was over the cap, and they deleted some profit, and I was like, dude, that's annoying.
You tend to keep on forfeiting profits, bro. Top Step, now Tradeify. The
Brett,
only one that's not
come on,
forfeiting is
bro.
Apex.
Come on, Brett. Come on, Brett. Yo, I hate up Brett. I'm like, yo, instead of me, like, you don't even have to give me the 100K that I want to forfeit. Just give it back to the community. Airball hasn't responded.
Like giveaways or like what do you mean?
Yeah, it's like, give me the 100K. I'll just give it away. Like, I could
Oh
literally change some people's lives with that.
yeah, but then if he does that for you, I think his mindset is like I'm going to do that for other people
Yeah, that's
too,
fair.
which
Yeah,
he
I was
does
half
not want to
trolling.
do. He wants to do fair across the board, no privileges. What do you guys think about FTMO entering the future space? Have you heard about that? I think this is not like
Yeah.
confirmed officially, but there's rumors as in they have staff from FTMO reach out to futures influencers talking about like, you know, would you want to work with us, blah blah. So like to me that's already confirmed. But
Mhm.
not officially, I guess. Unless they're just testing the waters. I guess it depends.
It's
But
crazy how some people don't even like that guy who has like 150K on Top Step. Some people don't even know about last year, Brian. Remember, dude?
what do you mean last year, Brian? What does that mean?
Like, no, I'm talking about like last year, like props
Oh.
in
I was
general.
like, was I a different mode? I thought you were talking about me.
No, no, no,
It's like
no, no.
2024, Brian. Is that different? Oh, this should be up
If you
more.
want, I could send him the link, the tweet.
Yeah.
If you want to see the execution, like the order
Post it in the
execution, I
chat.
think I've seen.
Post a link in the chat.
Yeah, you can see it there. You can just click on it, and you'll see it. I'm
Yeah,
not sure,
hang
I'm
that
not
on
sure
their
about-
wall.
Yeah. It was a 772 point trade. Dude, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Chat, I think the longs look pretty solid right now. We didn't inverse yet, but we kind of have this breaker here. If we get this, you can try this with stop under the breaker if you guys want. I think either or. I think this is a good area to try. It'd be down here, but I think it'll be much easier if we get the inverse first. But same time here, it would be kind of something like this. Try to do a stop closure under 02.5. That's how I run the breakers, basically. But I think it looks good. Looks good for more upside here. Yeah, I'm taking an ES. I think mostly because ES looks like it's holding much better.
Yeah, I actually like upside as well. I might. If we invert that 5-minute gap on NQ as well that we formed on the way down, this looks really good for highs.
Yeah, I think I'll try to get one in at under 4s on ES here, around 4s, and then if we get the inverse, I'll add another one. That's a play right now. And for this breaker, stop will just be here. That's the breaker low for me. But I guess we also have a 5-minute gap here. I have one in. I just want to see we inverse. I'll add another one on this retap. That's the game plan. Why is that breaker in ES? I'm looking at low, high, low sweep here, and a closure past that move. That's how I'm looking at right now. Even though we didn't go through this wick, it's a preemptive one. That's why I'm just doing a starter. But it gives the same message. I don't want to see a closure under 02s. So yeah, I have one in here. Same entry area. If we inverse this, I'll use this as an inversion. We'll try to get some ads in, most likely. And yeah, and if we inverse the 5-minute, that'd be pretty solid for new highs.
Yeah,
That'd be very easy.
I also need to set up on the eyeing. I
Okay.
want to see a good bullish candle above the inversion here, and I might take on TPT. Look at group chat if you want.
Okay.
We kind of have the same idea, honestly. If you're looking at a breaker, I'm looking at a inversion entry.
Let me see. Let me see. This is what Lance was looking. Wait, it doesn't even show it. How do I allow this? Discord's so weird. Okay, let's do this. Wait, where are you? You looking at the 1 minute gap, right?
Yeah, so that 5 minute
okay,
gap
same
never got
thing.
mitigated, and we're also seeing 1
Mhm.
minute like a rebalance. Yeah, so
Yeah, same thing then.
yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I think we're good. I think we're good here. I'm gonna keep the stop 2.5. That's how I'm leaving it here.
IQ is a little bit better.
You've been trading more ES lately too. I've seen.
Yeah,
I've been doing the same.
Yeah.
Just because, mostly because of the divergence, right? You want to play the weaker over strong asset
Yeah,
depending on the trade.
Yep. See, yeah, I know there's some like traders who strictly trade one ticker. I don't. If it works for you, it works for you. But for me, it's just like, I don't know. If there's any or ever any clear divergence, it's just like, dude, I'm gonna want to take the indice that offers the like if you're trying to go short and say ES is stronger, like there's no shot I'm gonna go long off NQ if ES gets the same setup,
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. You can entertain them.
That was good, chat. Let's see if this inversion plays. I'm on evals. If anyone's curious, my fill is 6306.25. So it's not the best, but looking for a run into highs. This route of high, I'm going to take risk off. We do have a set of equal highs on this 1 minute, sitting at 310.00. So risk off there. Then I'm going to look for a bigger push. If Trader Sacred or Trade Sacred didn't fuck up my orders, chat, I wouldn't have to do this. I wouldn't have to trade this. Nah, I don't have to do anything, but I like to set up decently. How are you guys doing though? Are you guys green on the week? Are you guys red on the week? How'd you guys fancy this week? NQ, yeah, NQ still looks good too. Like I said, I'm risk off at 310.
Oh,
so about like
4 we are zooming.
Yep.
Chat, we cooking? Press 1 if you took the long, guys.
Yes, sir.
I have 2 ads. First one from the breaker and the second one at the inversion. Stop 2.5.
Yep.
We're looking pretty good. This is like for me, like a 2.5 stop.
Yes, sir. Someone in chat asked me what my stop is. It's the relative low that we created, the 1 minute wick low at 6301.5.
Yeah.
The recent low that we put in. So, but a 1 hour for me would be like a 5-point move?
Yeah, I'm going for tighter stops. I think I have it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like probably the same interest as you, but my stop is 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
Just based off the breaker. So if it already gets under the breaker, sorry, I don't really need to see that low. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. But yeah, we have relative equal highs on ES. I want to see this take that and then see if we can just keep on pushing through basically the London highs, New York AM highs. I think I have a good area. I'm gonna take one here if we can get here, just for like 4 points because my stop's 2.
Oh, yeah, baby. Push
and
it.
then I'm gonna let the last one ride.
Push this.
Yeah, we're gonna do break even after. Pretty good, pretty good. In this 5-minute ES here, closing 20 seconds. Just see if we can close over above 707 on ES. That'll be pretty solid.
Video J1, chill out. He's spamming. Should I go BE, Brian? What do you think?
This is up to your decision, man. He's
You ain't gotta
crashing
spam it, bro.
out.
Nah, if you're tweaking over BE, that means you're probably over leveraged. So just make sure you trade.
Unless you just signal bot it and he's like, I don't even know what this trade is. Just tell me what to do.
Maybe. I don't know. Did you go on NQ or ES? What'd you take?
I went on ES.
Okay, wait, what's your fill? Let me see your screen.
04.75.
Damn, mine's 06.
I have one at 04 and then another one at like 05. It's the break entry, and once we inverse it, I add another one. Like the plan was.
Yeah, your fill's better than mine.
It's all good, bro. We're gonna make it. We're gonna go to the promised land together.
I'm a pretty bad fill, to be honest, because like as the candle was engulfing, like a confirmation hit, I took initial ad, then I took a couple more minis, so it skewed my fill. My fill should be like 05.75. So, you know, Brian, like you can chill, bro. Like chill out.
Yeah, but I think if you guys are looking for my screenshot, there was 2 trade opportunities. One I suggested first, which is the breaker. Look at the 30-second. I'm viewing the breaker here. That's like the entry here, 04s. And then if you didn't want to do the breaker, you want to wait for more confirmation, you'll just wait for the inversion. That's what I think Lanto was waiting for, and I took in the retap back in, so that's why I could see the fills there.
Good push here.
And we'll finish off. First one here, second one add, and then I took basically like kind of like 1.5 R just to take one off so I could go break even. I like to do that when I have 2 contracts. And the last one, we'll try to see if we can snipe this relative highs.
Good
Pretty
push.
good.
I'm about to be risk off here.
Are you TPing or are you gonna let it hold?
So I'm in 5 minis. I'm gonna take 2 off there, and I'm gonna go break even.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lanto's about to be up and back.
Well, you know, if trades are gonna fuck my shit up, you know, I wouldn't have to do this, but you know. Nah, it's a good setup regardless. I like it.
Yeah, we're getting very close to that equal high. You know what I do here, Lanto?
What?
Either I'll go flatten at like when it hits like 09's area, because like, or I trail it very even tighter, because what I've been working on is like basically looking at trailing but more progressively. So like, you know, let's say you have break even. I think you have 05s right now. Let's say you have 05s and your target is just like, let's say 10. You're like 1 point away, but if it goes back down, you're going to be giving back 4 points. So to me, that's like a negative trailing risk reward. So how I combat that, I would force myself to either flatten when it gets very close to TP, and I have my break even, or I raise my stop to like probably like 7s right now, 7 or 8.
Yeah, for me, I don't kind of view like that. I just raise stops at worst case. If we just like run and we don't hit TP, it's my fault, to be honest. I just maybe based wrong TP. That's how I view it as. I just let it go, to be honest. But I can see what you mean. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sometimes we'll be like, what I also do as well is I keep TP a tick under, specifically for ES.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
A tick under. That way, like if we create equal highs, like say we create an equal high here, like I still get filled.
Yeah. But I think I've been doing that kind of lately, the last like probably 4 or 5 months, and I've been showcasing on stream, and it just shows so well most of the times. Other times I got out early, but other times like I would have given back so much more if I want to go for that target, and I can always just re-enter. So me giving back like 5 points from here would be like nuts for me to just go for an extra point. But yeah, I'm raising this to 7.5 right now. I
I
want
need.
to see if we can pop above 10s, and we'll see what we'll keep on raising it from there.
All right, I'm gonna mitigate stop here. I'm gonna move stops break even for me. Even though we didn't run these highs yet, I'm gonna move stop break even.
Is your full TP 10s, or are you just like looking for more and
No, no,
more?
no, 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 no.
Okay,
No, I'm
you're
gonna
looking
take
for more.
some
Okay,
off
that's
there. Yeah, so
I
about a
see.
1 hour off partially, and then yeah, I look for higher. I want to see an impulse sequence. Like I want to see volume pick up here and spike over the high, and trade it to overnight high.
Just get stuck right here. Uh,
Yeah,
I'll let my Apex run, but I want to just secure profits on the others. We're good. I like to split them up too. I don't know if you even do that at all, or like let's say you have, I don't know, let's say you have 2 minis and it's running,
Yeah.
and you have like 40 accounts, 40 funded to say.
Mm-hmm.
For me, what I've been doing more is like I'll have like 2 groups, and I'll take the profits on one group, and I'll let the other one go break even and let it go for like kind of like double the target, let's say.
Yeah.
So 1 for base hits and 1 for like extreme pushes.
Yo, what I do is honestly, I've just been more downsized. That way I can beat the rules across every firm. And what I'll do is just like if a trade runs, I'll close like each firm out individually once it beats consistency and just let it run. Like the firms that I'm still trading, I'll just let that run. I don't like, for me, I don't like breaking up like the fund, or I don't like breaking it up for the most part. I just like trading it all at once.
Yeah.
Like, when I do that, I feel like my mental is like I have to use so much less mental capital, which for me like results in better trading, like for my quality. The takes that I have, so that's more so it. But yeah, but when it comes to evals though, like for today, I'm trading some evaluations, I'm trading fundeds. Like it's two different types of executions.
Mhm.
But like usually when I'm on all fundeds, it's just I'm copying all of them at once.
Yeah. Press when you took that, guys. Let's see it. Leto's likely still holding. I'm kind of like mostly out. I took that on my Apex too. Look at this Apex. 5.25 entry, exit 10.75. Basically like 5.5 points with a 2.5 stops, 2R exactly. Around 2, a little bit more than 2R. If we took that on NQ, would we make more or no? Let me see. It looks like ES is like picking up. It was like NQ picking up, and then ES just took the highs while NQ's, I guess, slower. See, if we took the entry here, yeah, so NQ maybe we'll get like 90s, high 80s. We'll get like 10 points on it, 10, 15. It's not good. That's not bad.
That was a good trade, Brian. Good trade.
Oh yeah. Oh chat. I also I finally finished the Future Desk accounts. This is, you need to make 10k profits on the eval, and then you get a lot. I don't know if I talked to you about what the Future Desk. Have you heard about it?
About what?
The Future Desk. It's like a prop firm.
No.
Oh.
What about it?
I think so. A quick summary is like you choose how much drawdown you want, what's your profit target, what's your sizing, consistency rule, everything like that. And like let's say you want more sizing, it'll cost more. If you want more consistency, it'll cost more. If you want the least possible, it'll be very cheap. There's no activation fee, no nothing, one-time payment. And you pass it basically. Like I have a 10k profit target, and I think a 4k drawdown, something like that. If you pass it, you get a sim funded. So that's eval. You get some funded, and all you gotta do is make 1-to-1 of whatever drawdown is. For me, it's 4,000 or 5,000. So if I hit that, I'll get transferred live with that account, like 5,000, like kind of like the buffer, like with TPT. So you make 1-to-1, and that 1-to-1 goes straight to live. And they'll front read that. So
I see.
I'm gonna try them. I don't know how I feel about them yet. They're kind of the only one, like they're not paying sim payouts out of pocket, basically. What's it called? It's called the Future Desk. We're also partnered with them, but it's an interesting concept. I think it's like they're trying to only do one account basically for you, and I've been trying to see if I can get the payout on them. Can you explain why you were long when ES flipped that 15-minute discount fair value gap earlier? I don't really pay attention to these gaps. Like when it's like the 15-minute gap that you're talking about is like not even 1 point yet. It's like 2 ticks. I think that's meaningless. if you look at the 15-minute time frame as like your bias, you just drag this over. This is a OB that held. And then I'm also looking at the 5-minute too. 5-minute gap held. So we're looking at prominent PD rays, not like the tiny ones where it likely does not tell you anything. Patrick was talking shit yesterday live on you and Lanto. I don't know if shit is weird. What the heck? Why is he?
Okay.
Dude, last time you were here, Lanto, I think last week, he was on chat. He was showing his love. He was like, "We friends now," blah blah, and he's like talking just nice. And then next week he starts flipping.
Bro, what could he possibly say about me? LOL.
Is that Lanto? He's too scared to show his face. I don't know.
I don't know. What could he possibly say about me? LOL. Nah, it's just a business tactic for him, I guess.
That's what it is, because like it was like literally like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. and he's challenging me. He's like, me versus BrianStonk. Winner gets 50,000. Whoever makes more money on this guy. I was like, dude, it's like I'm in bed. I'm about to go to sleep, and he's like, he has this energy, and he's in Hawaii. It's crazy.
So he said it's not hard to, or it's hard not to hate on ICT traders. Y'all use the strategy of non-profitable salesmen.
Dude,
So
I feel
saying,
like that doesn't matter. Oh, he's talking about Michael Hudson. Like he's
yeah.
a scam, and we're trading concepts derived from him. But I think the easiest counter to that is like, don't everyone claim that Michael Hudson ICT basically stole concepts from other people. So like he just repackaged it and we're just taking it. We're also using it. So I don't know. One thing is he's unprofitable. The other thing is he stole like trading ideas. But here's facts here, guys. Today on stream, we took a trade live, executed all together, showed it like in person, everything. We got no drawdown on it, and we got basically 5-6 points. And we have execution to back it up. That's also another thing. And we have like 800 people watching. Come on,
bro. Who cares, to be honest? Because like, for me, I don't entertain any of that. Because it's just like, bro, like I know what I do. It's just like it doesn't matter, you know. But I guess it's good to like entertain it if you want to. Obviously, like in terms of the business aspect, like trading, the social media and stuff like that. But
yeah,
I don't care to entertain anything, because it's like at the end of the day, like me arguing with someone on social media is not going to make me any more money on trading.
It does not do anything except kind of boost your ego or validate yourself. That doesn't really provide anything.
Yeah.
Show us your yearly history if you're profitable. Jesus, you don't believe we like literally live trading right in front of you guys. You know what? A lot of scams can't do that. They can't live trade. They can't show it.
Tane, if you're being for real, like we can go payout for payout if you want. Right now, right here.
Ban for ban.
Right now, payout for payout.
That's another thing. Like if you look at the Apex leaderboards, you can see me and Lanto up there.
Yeah.
Which is like verified from Apex.
I know, bro. I think my Apex run was lucky. I think me being the fastest person moved live on Tradeify by Brett himself.
Yeah.
Was lucky as well. So, yeah, ICT definitely doesn't work. It's unprofitable. Traders don't make money. Yeah.
Lanto saying we can go M for M or M for 1,000 from the other person.
Looks like NQ's a little bit better. NQ's trading up a little higher.
You're holding the ES still?
Yeah. We kind of wigged, almost a couple ticks away from BE, but I'm still in.
I think we still push higher. I'll probably look for another entry if it provides this.
Shen, you know me. Like, Shen, I know Shen in chat. You know how we do, bro. Like, it's just fun to entertain it sometimes, but most of the times I be like, who cares? You know?
Bro, what the heck? Someone just tagged me. Look at this, Lanto. Someone tagged me. This is 23 minutes ago. Do you see this?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yo. No comment, no comment, no
Chat,
comment.
you guys can't say anything racist. You can only speak facts if you want. If you want to entertain it, but we're 1 for 1 so far. We didn't get that 5-minute flip on ES. The 15-minute structure still held here. I think still bullish, still focus upside. I didn't say anything. You saying I'm canceled? I didn't say anything. I just posted the tweet that someone tagged me in.
Yo, chill, bro. I fuck with Indian people. Fuck with a heavy. I mean, bro, one of my main bros is Indian. Desi.
Desi. You know what Desi said? He said it's a South people that stinks, not the North, something like that. He's I guess it's North and South. But yeah, I think you guys are the most transparent traders on YouTube. Most YouTubers that streams, that even anyone, it doesn't have to be YouTube, but anyone with Discord that's like showing execution, showing like results, like with funded, like or live even over months and months, and show consistent payouts, not like one payout and then next month they disappear probably because they blew the account. I feel like it's very easy to spot. We're really slower now. I'm glad we got a solid trade, which basically, if you think about it, so far in the PM session, I have PM from 1 PM and beyond. It's 2 right now. We got half the ES range, like long at 5, and it went to like 10s. That's half of it already, and there's not much we can do if the range is back and forth. Are you still break even? No, I took it at the 10.75, just like pop over the relative high. And I'm waiting for the next idea. So it kind of hit my target already. You need to get Johnny back in the stream with you guys. We can do that. Johnny. That was like the first time me and Lanto basically took the same exact trade together. Like it's a special on stream too. First for everything. What do we call that?
I don't know.
Chat, we need a name.
Yes.
If both of us together, like it gotta be like a fusion. Lance on Brian.
BSBX BBL special.
BSB BBL. That's are you top or bottom?
Yo. Oh.
No, I'm just reading chat, bro. I'm just reading chat.
Yo, where the fuck did that come from? What the fuck? Yo, y'all just heard that? There's just like a moment of silence. He goes, Lance, are you top or bottom? Bro,
I didn't whisper like that.
Bro.
I'm just reading chat, bro. I'm just reading chat.
Yo.
I heard middle though.
Middle? What freaky shit you be doing?
I heard you said middle.
Yeah, I'm celibate, bro. The only thing I'm dating is NQ.
NQ? What about ES? You sandwich between them?
ES is alright.
That's why you're gonna hit break even on this trade. Because you said ES is alright.
I didn't get tagged. We worked on it, but I didn't get tagged.
No, you're gonna get it because you're talking shit at ES.
Oh.
You say she's alright.
That was very vanilla. I'm vanilla on live stream. Catch me IRL, I'm a whole different person. But
Yeah, I have DMs. I have receipts.
DMs of what?
The things that Lance will be saying to me, I can't share public, or he might get
You say that, Captain, but you know every time we FaceTime, you're on the weirdest shit. You be on some sketch timing.
I got receipts though. Do you have receipts?
Receipts? You mean receipts?
Yeah. Receipts. Now you're making fun of how I talk.
No, I'm kidding. Do I have receipts? Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Just matter of fact, I'm pretty sure just the other day, yesterday, on my birthday, Lance was like, "Happy birthday," and then he sent me like this zesty message.
Oh shit! Hold up. Yo, chill,
Yeah, he's deleting that right now.
chill. That was a joke.
Chat.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Show,
that
yes,
was a joke.
show. Oh, look at that screenshot. It.
You can honestly show them. I don't care. You show them.
No, I'm just kidding. It's
No,
private.
you did I show them.
It's
Okay.
private. I don't want to expose you like that.
Well, it was. Well, you know why I said that, right? Because we had a discussion about something beforehand.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know if that's called for though.
How does Lantone? When did he start trading? I'm 22 now, and I started trading at around 17.
We hit this BPR and ES here on the retrace. I think we're gonna pop higher.
Yep.
Someone said shorts
Kinda
may
stack
come. You guys gotta make sure you're not shorting until we actually get some short setups.
The good thing about trading is like it's timeless. So you can like there's never it's never too late to get into trading. Ever.
Yeah.
That's the good thing.
What
Yeah, we're
what
stacking
age do
here.
you think? Like, let's say you never got in trading, but you feel like it's like something drawn to you, like in a different timeline. You're like working like a office job, but something just tells you that your passion is trading. What age do you think is like to the point where it's not a good idea anymore? Like the maximum age. If you felt like you have a passion, like something like that.
Okay, like to
But you
start
never,
or just like
yeah, to
like
start.
end with?
To start.
Well, the problem with trading it's never too late.
So like even like 80 years old, Peter Breton age.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, bro. If you're
Start.
80 and like if you're 80 and you can barely think, like I don't think you should be even interested in trading. But like if you're 80 and you're healthy, like yeah, why not?
Peter Breton's like fucking like 75, I think.
I mean, but
He's still going.
our representatives or presidents, Trump and Biden, they're both 80 plus. So
Yeah. But they got the insider info. They're not even trading. They're like, okay, let's hear some details.
I guess, but
Here's another question while we're waiting for a setup. If you had a child, let's say Lanto Jr., right?
yeah.
And you have like you already said that. Let's say you want the child to start trading. The child also is interested. What age, at the earliest, would you start that child? Lanto Jr. right here.
That's a tough one.
I answered this. I talked about this the other day. I have an age in mind where I'm gonna start. Brian Jr. is gonna take over. I'm gonna take a cut of every profit he's gonna make. That's gonna be the contract.
I mean, see, I don't know because I don't know how I'd go about it. Because part of me is like start young, obviously, so we could be ahead and we could be experienced coming into like adulthood. But at the same time, it's just like, dude, to be honest, like, bro, the best time of your life, I feel like, is being a little kid. Like, you have no concern in life.
Yeah.
Fucking your biggest concern is school, doing your homework. So it's just like, I don't know if I want to put that on a kid.
Like that's way
Make it,
early
like,
that you're probably
something.
speaking like a kid, like middle school. Or
Yeah, I'm talking about like even like high school, freshman year, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe towards like senior year. Yeah, I don't know. It
I feel
depends
like
if
that's
the
too
kid.
old. I would start younger.
If the kid finds interest in it, I'll let him do it, but I'm not gonna push him to do it. Like I'm not gonna make him do it.
It's like
If he
wake
really
up,
likes it, he
listen
can
to
do it.
the mentorship video. Start back testing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd obviously be like, yo, like if you're interested, yeah, let me know.
I said I will
I'll
start them
whatever
at
you like.
12. That's why that's a good age.
12,
12 is 6th grade, I think.
12,
6 or 7, depending on
Oh.
what's your birthday year.
bro, 12.
Birth
When
month.
I was 12, like I didn't even
Bro.
know I existed.
No, when I was 12, I was like gaming pretty hard. So I feel like that's a good. You're finding passion, you find interest. It could be sports, it could be gaming, it could be books, whatever. That's the interest. That's gonna be the interest there.
12's tough.
What was 12-year-old Lanto doing? If you're
Playing
let's say you're
video
7th
games,
grade,
playing video games, going to my friend's house playing basketball after school.
Hey,
After
you
school.
you can get your friends to start trading too, and then by the time they graduated high school, they already have probably a stable way of making money. If you know, if you're
See, I don't
teaching them.
know, dude, in order to be like a trader, like you kind of have to be like a nerd. Like I was an extrovert
Yeah.
before I started trading. And now like I'm
Oh,
a full-on introvert. So it's just like I'm not trying to mold him into something he doesn't want to be.
yeah, I do
That's
feel like
really
it's more of like something like geek type thing.
You have to be very introverted to be like a very profitable trader, in my opinion. Bro, what do you like, chat? For anyone newer in here, if y'all ever go on social media and you see people who are like, oh, my lifestyle is this after 1 year in trading, this, that. I saw it yesterday on TikTok. Some guy's like, yeah, he's like, 1 year ago I started trading. 1 year later, and they start showing like fucking helicopter rides, private jets, this, that. It's just
That's
like, dude,
fake as
it's
shit.
such a scam, literal scam, bro. Like it's gonna take you years to get really successful in this industry. So it's just like, yeah, it's if you start trading and you really want to get dedicated, like you'd have to sacrifice a lot and also be just introverted. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird situation.
Yeah. But
Bro,
I don't know. I think at 12, I was finding some interest. I was looking passion, and like I was like gaming pretty aggressively, playing like League, playing WoW and stuff like that. You were probably playing Call of Duty and stuff. But I feel like that's better than you like your kid playing like Roblox or something, which like most kids are doing now. It's like brain rot as hell.
Yeah.
We're gonna put our kid at 4 years old listening to ICT mentorship. Imagine that.
Dude, imagine like you now trying to explain like a setup to yourself like 1 month into trading.
Oh,
Like if I tried explaining what I trade now and how I do it to like 17-year-old me, my 17-year-old me would probably just like quit and be like, this is too complicated.
I think that's what I'm hitting the wall to, because I'm trying to like talk to like my friends who want to get trading, or even my girlfriend who also like trying to learn and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, this is a setup. Here's a unicorn. Here's this. Look at this, and they're not getting it. But I'm like, this is easy here. But it's because I've been doing it for like every year, and there's like frustration between it. Well, I'm not trying to be frustrated, but I'm like, I feel like maybe the teaching way, the way I'm going about it, is like I'm expecting like for you to click at one point, but it's not clicking even after a while of explaining.
You know what you sound like? You sound like that meme where like a dad like is trying to teach his son or like daughter like simple like addition. The kid doesn't get it, but he's getting frustrated. He's like, bro, it's easy. It's 5 plus 2 equals 7.
Yeah.
Like
so
that.
I don't know. I think that's where I was pushing the idea of making like a interactive, not a paid course, but like interactive learning thing. Have you done that like online school when you were a kid or something like that? I think like Khan Academy, I think is one of them. I don't know if you're aware of that. Have you heard of that?
No.
Well, just imagine like if you're doing addition, it's like fun. So like it's interactive. It's like you probably use AI with it, but it'll teach you in a way. But we'll do it for trading. So it'd be like a beginner's course explaining like how futures work, what the candlesticks are, what the futures market, like Asia, London, New York, just like very easy, very fun to do, and you level up. And you go to the like beginners, intermediate. I think that's the way that I could help people that want to get in trading, instead of me just like, it's a breaker, bro. It's just remember, this is a breaker.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time me and Lanto are gonna create some offsprings, we're gonna enroll our child into Stonk University.
Why are you saying it like we? Yo, chill.
Chill. Not together, but I'm talking about us in the future.
Yeah, potentially.
Lanto Jr. is gonna come out.
Yo, chat. Yeah, I better get a fucking free reset by TradeSyncer on these Lucid accounts, or else I'm gonna go to the CEO and just slap him.
I mean, there was an outage last time and they couldn't do anything.
Oh, they didn't give any resets?
No.
Or like, they didn't do anything?
No.
No? Oh,
like,
great.
there was actually a huge outage though. I think that was like months ago, like probably 2 months ago. But they, that was like the first time that actually happened. They messed up.
Great. Just great.
But at least use your Lucid account. They're like kind of new, right?
Lucid comment. I made a tweet about TradeSyncer and it fucking up. And Lucid commented. He's like, or I guess the admin who runs their account. He's like, let us know what happens here because we're thinking about partnering with TradeSector.
Oh, okay.
So I posted my Discord and I was like, "Yo, chat, should I ruin a friendship or should I ruin a partnership real quick?" I'm kidding, but like,
No, but
imagine I like DM them and I was like, "Yeah, TradeSector's dog shit. They fucked me up so bad." Imagine,
dude,
nah.
it's just like I don't know when they want to get a beta. They just keep on doing fixes, but 2 months ago they were not that good for me. Like there were too many bugs, but like fast forward, I've been like keeping up to them. It's more stable. I'm not sure what happened in your case because I think yours is more isolated. I'm more worried about outages or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I also kind of like their journaling feature. You know how TradeZella, you've done it before, right? You auto sync your prop counts. TradeSync is going to do the exact same thing, but you're not going to be limited just to 20 counts. You can do like 100 counts. So you can do all your prop counts, all your live, and it'll be auto sync. And then that'll be pretty good for me to track everything. My progress as we go. Why don't you three start a prop firm? What's the prop firm name if we were to make it?
I wouldn't do that. I'd probably be, I don't know. What's a good name, chat? I think something like fast track trading would be fire.
It's like we're trying to make something that can get them really fast into funded, but make sure they're in the right track, and you also get them funded. Wait, fast track funding.
Yeah. Dude, fast track trading. Scott, yes, know whatever name is.
Scott Tristy. Smart. Oh, we can just run with smart prop firm. We're actually gonna start the prop firm business there. But I'm not gonna lie, like if I was a prop firm, I kind of talked about this in the past. If I was a prop firm, I don't think I'm gonna go for the cheap route. It's gonna be the premium route. And, like it's gonna be expensive, but you're gonna have good rules though. But I'm not sure if people like expensive. A lot of people like the 90% or very cheap deals. How would you run the model? Would you run it like Apex, like multiple counts, very cheap, uncapped, or would you run it like Top Step, where like there's no rules, it's very straightforward?
I don't know, honestly. I haven't thought of it, but I'd probably
run it
more so
Tradify.
I mean, if I were to build a firm, I would want to make sure it's a good firm. Like, as much as I obviously troll Brett sometimes about his sim cap, like he runs the firm really well. Like it's really nice.
But the sim cap, he just makes a little. He just like it helps him limit anyone trying to milk him. Basically, it protects him.
Yeah.
But I mean, the everyday viewer, they still make 100K. For us, I think for like experienced prop traders, that's not. I feel like that's not as much.
No, yeah.
Not much at all.
Did I remember? I talked about the 100K sim cap. I think was a couple weeks ago on or I forget what it was on your live stream. And someone commented, he's like, "Bro, you should be grateful. 100K sim cap's a lot."
Yeah,
I'm like,
but
bro,
it's relative though. Like,
dude, like, oh, bro. People's
100K is
perceptions
nothing.
are just weird. Yeah, people's perceptions.
I guess when you compare with other firms, Apex, you can make kind of as much as you want. Top Step, the sim cap per account, not lifetime, is 275,000 maximum. If you go the max account, that's a lot. Alpha, I think you can do like 150, something like that. So, yeah, I think that's that. Future Desk has a sustainable model, it seems. Yeah, I think if we're talking about like the right firm, like actual prop firm, where they are not trying to pay you out sim, they're actually just only funding you cash for live. Like Future Desk is the only firm that I kind of know that's doing that route, where they're not paying anything sim, it's only live payouts. But I'm pretty sure I just passed that account. It took 10K. It took me like freaking like 25 days because I kept on like I was on a roll. I was like halfway there in the first few days, and I went like plus 2K, minus 2K, plus 2K, minus 2K, like back and forth. Just because I'm like so close. Oh, what is that?
I just got without B on the runners. I'm gonna stay flat now. It's kind of choppy. But yeah, it's a good 1 hour take.
Is you know why that happened? It's because you said ES is all right.
Oh yeah, I got yeah. Take offense.
ES heard that. He's like, okay, I'm gonna take you out. But yeah, the firm we were talking about, the featured desk. This is the one that don't do anything with sim. It just takes you live with whatever cash you made on it. Dude, Lanto, I think you're trading like 7 firms now, right? 7, 8 firms.
Yeah.
You probably trade with everyone here except day traders. Tick. Yeah, everyone else you're trading with. Did you start Funded Futures Network yet, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh damn. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
no.
6.
My fault.
8, 9.
I got confused. I thought you said Fun and Next. No, not Fun and Futures Network. No, not yet.
Oh, so that's 8 then. So you're trading the rest of them.
Yeah. 8.
I'm basically doing the same thing. It's kind of crazy. And then Top Step too. So that's be like 9. We don't have Top Step on here because we're not partnered with them. But yeah, dude, Lance was going for that, probably that $250,000 per month type of energy with Apex and now scaling with other firms. Because I was like kind of doing like 200K, 150K ish per month consistently, but you were kind of doing like a good amount, mainly just focused on like 1 or 2 firms. Like it was like Apex and Top Step basically. But now you're expanding. You're doing like 6 firms, 7 firms.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still doing solid, still in now. I'm taking my time with it. I'm trying to like go for some like big months. I'm trying to go for like 3, possibly even 400K in a month. See if that works. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep on attacking more firms and eventually just once everything's settled, just purely just compound and build.
Yeah, I'm asking chat, how many prop firms are you trading with right now? I think I'm trading with like 8 prop firms.
Yeah, it's the same.
Something around there. I lose count because I'm trying to also add prop firms, but also like taking some away. Like Bunox, I talked about it with you guys. I don't like Bunox anymore. They deny people for flipping. I used them for a few months, got like a lot of payouts with them, and doing the same thing, just doing $200 basis a day. They started denying me, and at the same time they denied other people. So I'm not using Bunox anymore. So that's like -1, but I'm adding like recently Lucid, Trade Day, Funded Futures Network to my arsenal. Let's see. Someone's at 12. Is there even 12 future firms? It's like 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 2. Lots of you guys are just trading 2 firms. There's gonna be one point where it might be a good idea to step it up to add more. That's gonna be up to you. Like if you think it's necessary. But like, let's say you're trading 1 to 2 firms, you're making like a good consistent, like let's say 30,000, 40,000 per month. Unless you do Apex. Apex, you can already like 100K per month. You add another firm, you use a trade copier. Now you can add another, like let's say 20,000 per month. Add 3 more firms, that could be another 20,000 each, and now you're kind of whipping out like 200K per month. Just think about that. I think you either scale up your trading with like more sizing, or you scale up more prop firms, or do both. I kind of wanted to do the scaling prop firms first, and then maybe scale up my live, and then I don't know, maybe what do you think about scaling everything up, Lanto? Where you like let's say you have 40 fundeds, but you're doing like 1 or 2 contracts, but you're like, I'm feeling confident, I have good buffer, I'm gonna do like double that. It'd be like 4 or 5 contracts per trade, and if you hit a trade, like that's like $1,500 basically, or $2,000 per trade on like 40 accounts. I want to get to that point ultimately. Yeah, at one point. It'll still be base hits, same consistency, but just like a higher hit margin. Just because we have higher buffer. It's like my Apex, I have like 10K balance on them. If I had 20K balance, I think I can risk more. Passed my first eval, then got denied for KYC. Rip my fund future. Oh shit, I don't even know. What is the 100K 4th of July deal? What does that mean? The 100K sim cap or 100K what? Yeah. I think we got a really good trade. That was like kind of the best trade at the PM so far. I want to see if we can get another one, but like it doesn't really show it right now. New to your channel, what's your website about? Website is just listing prop firms. You can use our code SMART. You get cash back. You get giveaway entries. You get payout protection. What's the plan for this weekend, Lanto?
I just chill. I'll be out on Saturday, but
You
I'm
know
gonna just be
what? You know
hanging.
what? You know what? My viewers been kind of asking me like every single day for this whole week.
What?
It's an education video. They're like, we want part two. We want part two. Like they asked, and I told them I'm gonna try to like start working on it, not filming it, but like start creating it probably sometime next week.
Mm.
They're gonna ask you the same thing. Your members are probably asking you like, when is the next video? When is the next thing I can learn? But what a lackluster move today.
Yeah, it was a good PM scout though. I like that scout a lot. You guys like that scout? That was a good scout. For me, it was a 1R. For you, it was like a 2R?
2, yeah, like kind of like close, yeah, closer to like a little bit above, like probably 2.2 if you want to be exact. But that's just because I do a tight stop for most of my trades, and that's how we roll. And then for the people, there's always someone like, I've been watching 30 streams. I never seen Brian take a single trade, or he's like he took only 2 trades out of 30 streams. Cap.
Honestly, who gives a fuck, bro? If you want to watch, for me, if I were streaming, I'd be like, if you want to watch, you want to watch. If you don't. Like, people, like if you watch the streams thoroughly, if you keep up actively, like you
Yeah.
take trades. So.
But like, why lie like that? Just like someone who said like, oh, Lanto makes like 400,000 per month on his Discord. It's like, why would you just like spill nonsense?
It's just jealousy, bro. Bro, who cares? It's like those people who were saying that, bro, like fucking work at McDonald's, bro. Like, dude, who cares? Let them say it.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys are here late, this is the only trade we took so far. We took at 5.05s on ES. We took it all the way to the high of the session. Kind of 11s, 10s here. So I hit 10.75 on mine. So basically like 5.5 points, I think, and the stop was kind of around 2 points on the last ad.
Oof, this is good for. This is good for higher now. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the weekly fair value gap, though? I feel like the weekly is drawing me in, I guess, for next week to dip inside of that gap, but it's teasing it for me.
Yeah, if I'll be honest, like, I mean, we created new all-time highs. I like that. I'm still waiting for the expansive move. I feel like every time we've traded into all-time highs, we've seen like an expansive move past. I don't want to move down, but I don't know. It's every time, like, so we took ES all-time high yesterday, a couple ticks over, dropped down, but now we're building back up to highs. We did that on 9Q, obviously, or previously as well. I think Monday or Tuesday. We did the same thing. We came up, took, like, sold back down, but every time we've sold back down, we came right back up. So I think indices are just waiting they're about to make an expansive move soon. And then once we put in that expansive move, that's when I think we come back down again. Because that's what we do historically, in my opinion. We take all-time high, see a bit of like an impulse through higher time frame, whether it's like the daily or the weekly, and then come right back down.
Yeah. Do you teach how to trade, or you stream your trades? I stream my trades, but at the same time, I tell you what I'm looking for and how the setup works. So in that case, like telling you everything you need to trade itself, whether it wins or lose. Think about Asia. Asia's so high up, man. I don't think we have enough juice unless Power wants to really rip it.
Yeah, you gotta see like mass extension.
Yo,
but see price really impulse. Yeah.
When you start your live, dude, I brought my Tradeify live from the dead. I had this live for like I think 4 or 5 months now. Or no, I had it since January, so it's like 7 months. I took a few payouts on them. And when Patrick was running it up, I also like at one point I'm like, Brett, fuck it, I'm gonna go big size. I'm not gonna go base hits anymore, and try to match it. So like I would be up like 2,000, but I won at 5,000-6,000. I'd be up like 2,000 every single day, and just hit the drawdown limit of 2,000. And it went all the way down, basically from like 15,000 all the way down to like 4,000 on it. So it was like probably like 4 days of doing that, and from there, from that low, fast forward like I think 2 months, I've been just kind of hooking up base hits. We're at 9,500, so I basically brought it back. I'm bringing it back from the dead right now, from like 4K lows to like now 9.5, just from actually being responsible trading. I should not compete with anyone in that way, where like I'm forcing myself to make more money when I that's That's bad factors.
See, the thing is like we're prone to it's just a 20K live account, but it's just not much
It's so
to work on,
low, bro.
especially with what we trade on props, and on top of that, like even if we trade live cash, we trade way more. It's like a 20K live account or a funded firm with restricted rules. It's like, bro, there's like no incentive
with a
to
2K limit too, 2K or 2 or 3K daily loss limit, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Real quick, yeah, for anyone in chat, someone mentioned like a PDF filler earlier that was free. Well,
it was Doc Hub, I think someone said.
Doc what?
Doc Hub. I think that's what I heard.
All right, back. It looks. You know me, I'm not trying to pay anything.
Cheap ass boy, but he'll pay $80 for a Kava bowl. Look at that.
No, it's just like, dude, I'll like do this and then I'll forget I have it, like I have a sub on it.
Yeah. What straight funded do you recommend? I would go for the 150K, the biggest account, because it gives you the most drawdown. I think the price difference is like $100, but you get like basically double the drawdown. Trade Day have activation fee? No, not right now. They're the same. So that's what I talked about with Lanto too. Trade Day is like basically matching take profit traders. So same discount, basically the same price point, no activation fee. But the only thing is Trade Day has no trailing drawdown on funded. It's in a day, while take profit does. So like I think they're just trying to steal market share. They're like, okay, if you hate end of day drawdown or trailing drawdown, just come to Trade Day then. So I think that's where Trade is like actually stepping up now. They also increased the 3 counts from 1. So I haven't had time to do the evals. Have you bought the evals? It's 30% consistency. Which it's gonna take a while for me to do for Trade Day. The one I thought that's so much easy. That I feel like that's gonna be really good to like just sync together with take profit because they're both daily payouts. So let's say you make like $500 on 5 TPT and then 3 Trade Day. That's 4,000 basically across 8 counts, and you can withdraw that daily.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once I get that, I want to just keep on milking it as much as I can. Trade Day has been around longer. They've been around longer, but they were much smaller. Because before the update, they only had 1 max funded, and like, what am I gonna do with 1 funded? Like, that's like nothing. But 3, you know, now we're stepping into my funded futures, but 5 should be where it's at. My funded futures even stepping to 5 soon. Yeah, chat. Think of scaling it up. I've been taking payouts from take profit pretty frequently too. Pretty good. Oh, today's my 18th, I think, win streak on Top Step, guys. Counting today, I'm up 380 from that trade on ES. 5 points on ES, 5.5.
Yes, sir.
Chat, when do you think they'll move me alive? I took 3 payouts already too. I think basically like 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. So, at what point are they gonna move me to live? Trade Day is 6 accounts. It's 6 total accounts, but 3 maximum funded. That's the difference. So I guess you can have 3 reserves if you want. Next payout they move. Oh my goodness, I hope they don't move. Usually when I'm like on a streak, they move me so early. Like last time I was moved live, I think I had like a 12-day win streak, and they're like, "Oh, you're doing too good. Okay, we're gonna move you." What was your con size today? It was 2 contracts, 2 ES. Only because I did the 1 entry basically on the breaker. I think we kind of talked about, you know, preemptive trade on the breaker, and then once we got the closure above on the 1 minute here, we took the ad on the tap down back to the version, and we just targeted the highs. Very easy setup. Live is worse than sim. It's pretty much worse, yeah. So this is my stats on Top Step right now. I don't know if it shows anything, if it leaks anything, but 17 win days. Today will be 18. Yesterday I made 255. Or not, I don't think it was yesterday, was it? I don't know if I traded yesterday. But yeah, very steady. We took 2,400, 2,300, 2,800, 7,600 total. And we still have 2,700. Now we have 3K now. But this is on 5 accounts, by the way. Pretty good. So like basically made 10K per 5, 50K total. Why do people even like going to live account then? I have never heard of anyone who's like, I am stoked for the live account, or like I find the live better than the sim account. The only thing that live helps you is like it's like a certificate. Like, oh, you got moved to live. That means you're doing good. But no one's like,
LOL.
no one's like, yeah, the live benefits is so better, so much better. Please move me live. Except Topstat. Topstat does have propaganda. They're like, you know, you should be honored to be a live trader with us. You can put that on your resume. You can say that you're like a live trader.
Yo, Brian.
Yeah,
Brian.
I'm here. You hear me?
Oh, you cut off.
Yeah, I think fucking Spectrum, bro. Spectrum's disgusting. You know what's funny? It's right after while I was saying something about Topstep. They're like, you know what? Take a stream down. DDoS his ass. Michael Tech got freaking hackers on board.
That boy cooked.
He tried to leave without giveaway. I'm trying to do it, but freaking Michael Tech is trying to do something else. He said no negativity about my farm. I'm trying to do it. Guys, just remember, tell me to not take a settlement deal from a firm and then proceeds to break the contract about it. I don't want to get sued. Shouldn't the rules be better because you're doing it so well, so make more money together? I mean, the rules is better in that aspect, but here's the thing. You had 5 Topstep account, right? Once you get moved to live, you only have 1 account. So I think that's the difference. I would rather have 5 accounts because you have much more to work with. And like this, on 5 accounts, you have, like, say, 3K daily loss limit. If you still have it, it'll be 15,000. But on 1 live account, it's only 3,000.
You do.
Do you have to move live? That's like basically what's happened with every firm. If you qualify, they have to move you live. It's kind of like a stop loss for them. So like you're making so much money. Like for me, let's say Topstep, I'm on like an 18-day win streak. At one point, they're like, let's move him live so he's not making more money out of pocket on sim, and then just take it on the live. But pretty good. 5 days ending this week green, pretty much green on all my accounts so far.
Yes.
I want to see if I can get another trade, but it doesn't look like it yet. It'd be good if we can. Just hit my 200 hours of watching candlesticks. Oh, damn, 200 hours.
One sec. BRB.
All right. TPT, once you make 20K, they force you. Yeah, I mean, I think most of it's basically force. I think TPT live is actually pretty good. It's not bad at all. Because you keep the same amount of money, you keep the same amount of drawdown. It actually give you from 820 to 910, so it's definitely a win. You would want to be moved live. What do you look for trade entry wise? 3 things. If you look at my video, if you type in !point guide, it should show a link to my video. But draw liquidity, number 1. Time frame alignment, number 2, and then entry model. So it kind of goes in that order. First, where is it trying to go to? Is it going like a certain like liquidity target? And then where is the bias? So time frame alignment. Like, are we bullish on higher time frame? What about intraday? What about low time frame? You're waiting for everything to align together. And then lastly is entry model. Entry model could be anything for me. It could be breakers, it could be unicorns, it could be inversions. It could just be pretty much anything possible, as long as like there's a PD array that you can work with. And then the 4th thing would be kind of like price delivery, which that's what everyone wants me to make a video on, but we'll get there when we get there. What is offered in your premium Discord? I have premium Discord with Desi and me. We both alert. I was supposed to be trading Asia, but I feel like Asia has not been that good. So I'm still trading PM. So for those who can't make it to the YouTube stream, guess what? We do post alerts on AM or on PM too. So like for instance today and yesterday even. This was shared yesterday here. Exact trade we took yesterday. We scroll down. Wait, was that not it? Yeah, this is yesterday. So we took the trade yesterday, remember? This breaker, 15-minute unicorn 2. And it worked out well. And then today, longs here, and then we gave the setup. So, yeah. I'm not doing anything extra except alerts for the Discord. But for Asia, we also post alerts for Asia. I'm just waiting for it to be good. I think Asia has been really iffy. Even yesterday or today, Asia. It was so weird. It was like doing fine. I was like, okay, we're getting good price action. And then Trump decided to drop a bomb. He's like, Canada, we're going to charge you 35% tariffs. Look at this drop. Look at this drop. This is like 200 points, right? In like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. That's nuts. Oh, we can see the Discord? I don't know why it does that. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we got back.
Yeah, what's up? We're kind of stuck here, huh? Discount the Discord and I'll buy again. I don't know if it's still discounted. Desi handles all that. And you guys, if you guys want to tune in to Lanto, you stream every day still on AM?
Yeah.
What time do you stream?
If I start AM, it's around 9:45. If I do PM, it's 12.
You've been grinding. I feel like you don't really miss a session.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
That's what I try to do on YouTube sometimes. I'm like, I want to keep on locking in, but some days I'm like, I don't want to stream, but I still got to. Because I promised you guys, I was like, we're going to stream it every day. And then the moment I don't stream, everyone's going to be like, on my Discord or even messaging me like, are you streaming? Are you going to be on? You got like 10 people asking me that. Can't disappoint them, right, Lanzo?
Yeah, 1 sec.
But yeah, pretty slow session, guys. Pretty slow session. I'm glad we got the trade in. That was a trade that made pretty good money. But ever since, it's just kind of nothing. And if you guys want the best prop deals where you get benefits, if you use, like, let's say code PW, freaking Patrick, you don't get anything. Code SMART gives you the cashbacks as well as the raffle entry. We're doing a 100 account giveaway for this month. How was your Robin trade? I closed it out. It was good. Yes, sir. Jack is at $24 on 4 Tradeify accounts. If you bought straight to funded, it would be a lot more. It'd be like $80. But I think you bought like the growth accounts, which is like not much at all. Is Lucid similar to Tradeify in terms of payouts? It's exactly the same. Literally exactly the same for straight to funded. The only thing that difference is there's no 100K lifetime payout cap. It's like much bigger than that. Straight to funded ain't worth it. I think it's worth it. Dude. What happened?
So,
Naveen is saying straight to funded ain't worth it. What do you guys think, chat? Is that worth it? Is not having to do evaluation go straight to funded, basically getting paid the soonest as possible? Is that not worth it? Because you're paying like for a 150K account, you're paying like $400 for a 6K of drawdown, and if you get the first payout, it's like 3K already. So like almost 10x, like 8x for the first payout alone. 20% consistency is too much. I don't think it bothers me to be honest. Like 20% is like whatever. If you think about my Apex, the way I've been running at base hits, I think my consistency is like 10%. Because I've been doing like 300, 400, $500 per day. Only if you get payout. That's with every prop firm. Because this rule sucks. Yeah, I mean it's low, 20%, but you get paid. It's like 5 days. If you do 20% for 5 days, you'll meet it, or 6 days to make sure you meet it. You copy trade, it won't even matter. Equalizer just took a shot off everyone in the chat. Not even the chat, just like the whole prop community. He said 90% of the space don't get paid out. It's just a fact. I think for me, evals, like if the direct funded makes sense, like it's a good price, then you go for it. Because some people actually pay for sim funded resets. You guys know what that is, like take profit or even like my funded features. Those resets are like $1,000. That's where I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense, because like you can just buy a direct funded for like a third of that price. It's like $1,500 for take profit. But yeah.
So
how much?
I'm starting the POA. Listen,
Oh,
I'm starting the POA for TradeFind. She's the person who's helping me out is asking for proof of address. So I sent like a bank statement. A screenshot on my phone, and she's like, "It's not acceptable. It has to be like via like physical, like paper."
No, well,
and then
I think you could do PDF with it. Like just take a copy of the PDF.
Dude, but then I sent her a physical thing, and she's like,
You scan it?
We don't accept. Yeah, no, she's like, yeah, we don't accept bills. You have to do it. She's telling me it has to be like a physical thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Like proof via like, I don't know.
I think you scan it, or you take a PDF copy of it and just take the front page.
Okay.
That's what I do. Like for my base aim is I just download the PDF and then just only save the front copy, which just shows your name, your address, and that's it.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
But you guys know Apex just sent an email out. They're like, there's new announcements coming up. I'm pretty sure they're kind of teasing the idea of it. They said new plans also. And there's only one plan that they kind of talked about for the last like 6 months is direct funded. So you don't go with the evals. Like, how much would you guys pay for, let's say, a basic 50K account on evals where you go straight funded? What's a fair price, and what's the maximum price that you'll pay? Because I think, let's say, was it 50K Apex is like at 80% off is like $32, right? And an activation fee is, I don't know, it's like $140 right now. So like in total right now is like $175 if you do the eval process. How much would you guys pay to just have it funded directly? Someone said 150 is fair. This is already lower. This is higher. You gotta be higher than that. Max 200. I think it has to be higher than 200. It has to be more than 2 evals for it to make sense. Probably fair price is probably 225. I'm gonna say 225, and then max I'll pay will be probably 300 or 275 even. I think what they saw about the direct funding is the same exact rules of everything. There's the same consistency rule, same rules applies. Nothing's changed like other direct funded. So I was gonna wait for them to basically implement that so I can make a post about it. It's 150 with the 80% discounts. Depending on the activation fee, I think they're kind of pretty aggressive with a $140 activation fee now. Yeah. I'm gonna think it's gonna be like around 225, which is like kind of like 3 evals worth. So in the same thing, let's say like it's not 258, or let's say it's 258. And then it's also pro mode, like you know how the 250Ks like sometimes match with the same price as the 50Ks. We do the same math here. This would be very good price, like 250 ish, or even like 300. You're passing the large accounts. And we're selling off here. I think we can look for shorts maybe here. Let's see.
I could sell.
It's because we got our TP and then like we sniped it. So now we're flipping.
Yes, sir.
Did you say how much you will max? I think I asked you in chat before how much you will pay for the 250K account on Apex. 250 or 300 to get it funded automatically.
Oh, it's funny. I probably pay like upward like 350 to 400.
Oh, that's a deep premium.
Yeah.
For you, it's worth it because
Sounds-
like you don't have to worry about reserves, anything renewal. You can get it whenever you want.
Yep.
And then like Desi was saying, like, you know, top stuff should get direct funded. He's willing to pay 800. I think for me, I said like 550 or 600 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think Profiters will make a lot more money if they actually did direct funded though. Because to me, in my thought process, if you guys can't even handle an eval, let's say people can't handle evals and they just go straight to fund it prematurely, is it more likely they just blow up? Top Step's probably gonna do like a semi-funded reset for like 600, 700 bucks. I think that's what I'm thinking they're gonna try to do.
People, control.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, nice little downtrend now. That's a good scalp that we rotated too. Looked really, really nice. Looks like we're just range bound now. We're still creating higher lows via the 5, but
Where's smart website? I'll put the link here. We're gonna do the giveaway soon here. Or what is it's starting to pick up in sales here. Today has just been like so back and forth. I feel like it's like really range bound delivery. But like it leans against something. Like it keeps on teasing the idea of maybe it break, and then it'll snipe it and it just comes back down. Tory trend lines. You guys right. Tory trend lines back at it again. All right, we'll do the giveaway here, guys. Chasing delivery on ES. That's what it looks like. I think we're gonna be pretty much looking for lower here if we close.
yeah, this is good. Ooh, look at that.
Shit, heavy.
There's that sell finally happened.
We're doing the giveaway here, guys. Giveaway, just like the stream, comment your YouTube username one time, and then the winner will get a prop of their choice from our selection, which we have like 6 different bra firms.
Good sell.
Very strong sell. We're gonna wrap this up soon.
Yeah, we did really well today. That's good.
Yep.
For what PM gave us. Beautiful sell here end of the day, though. It's that power hour push, you know? That hourly change.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys doing today? You guys green? You
Hopefully
guys red? I'm
green.
assuming you guys are green, yeah, after this now.
If they ain't green, we gotta slap some people. All right, let's pick 2 winners in another minute here, and then we're gonna wrap this up, guys.
Dude, they're fucking... Dude, this POA is asking me for a PDF bank statement, but I'm trying to mitigate certain parts of the PDF so I don't like, give other information out. And it...
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. Stupid ass Tradeify.
All right, giveaway winner today is... It's a long name here. Jesus. I'm gonna log you guys here. If this is one of you guys, here it is. Make a ticket. Any last note you want to say to the stream, Lanto?
Good week, guys. Good work today. Have a fucking good weekend. Right, relax, reset. Don't overcomplicate things. Keep at it. Keep pushing it one day at a time. And yeah, thanks for having me on, Brian. I'm gonna catch
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
boys and girls. Peace out.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap this up here. I'll stick around for another 2 minutes if you guys want to ask me anything before we end it. But we're pretty much done here. Good work. Teamwork, making the dream work. Trade together on Monday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. We took one good trade. That was pretty much a done deal on ES here. I wanted to see if we can get another one, but that was pretty slow, honestly. Brian trades every afternoon on stream. Yep. If you guys want to look at Lanto, Lanto also trades too. He trades AM, I trade PM. We're coding this out pretty nicely here. If I lose intentionally to hit consistency, will it work for end of day? Yes, it does. So like, let's say you make like $5,000 accidentally because you had wrong sizing, and you want to bring it down 2,000. What you could do is just do like spam market orders, like buy, sell, 5, 10 contracts, and you're gonna eat out a lot of commissions and slippage, and you can basically lose like $3,000 if you want in like 2 minutes or 1 minute basically. That's a very good way to do it. But you know, the stream, the purpose is, you know, we do giveaways, get people a free chance. We try to be entertaining, and most of all, most priority of all is teaching guys the way that I trade and keep us disciplined and everything. That's the main focus for everything here. If I were to trade this, I would like for lower here. So we have the chain state delivery. If it comes back up, you'd probably be looking at somewhat of a resistant area here. But it's power hour. You don't know what's going to happen here. It's getting very aggressive. Just loop trade back up. But make sure you guys use code SMART if you guys want to be entered in the giveaway. I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. Have a good one.